Seattle won the toss. They have deferred. Myers to kick off. Greg Dortch and Bam Knight are back to receive. Kick fielded at the 2-yard line. Here comes Dortch. Out past the 20. 40 bases a season, among other things. Start with a spread. Pass out to the left here. They go right to Marvin Harrison. We talked a lot about it during the pregame show. The number 1 running back is now Trey Benson. They flare him out. The pass is caught on the left side here by Trey McBride, who's their top receiver. Great tight end. Benson is the running back. Give it to him. Tries to break a tackle. Stopped after a gain of meta. Murray's going to keep. A nice tackle from behind. Drew Petzing is the third-year offensive coordinator for Jonathan Gannon. Deep drop. Murray keeps his eyes downfield. Murray throws downfield, and the pass is short.
Make a catch there in front of Kobe Bryant, but instead it's incomplete.
Punt by Gillikin. Fair catch called for at the 13-yard line by Torrey Horton. Will this be a long-time home for him? Off to a good start early in this season. Start here from the 14-yard line. Kenneth Walker to the outside. He goes. He is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. The 4 receivers set to the left. They go 4 by 1. Pass goes that way. So some blocking out there. Walker makes the catch. And Walker down the sideline for a long gain. You sent 4 guys out there.
You recognize it before the defense recognized that, Al. Watch Cooper Kupp's block 10 right in the middle. You got 3, as you mentioned, out in front. Big tight end, Arroyo able to get out there as well. That's really an extension. That's their run game. This is a team that prides himself on the outside zone, want to run the ball to set up play action. But you know what? That's a great way there, a little wrinkle to get kind of their run game going, even though it was a throw.
Running back is Charbonnet, who was hurt last week, didn't play on Sunday. This is Jaxon Smith, and he's comfortable under center. 2nd and 8. Handoff goes here. Breaking a tackle, Walker, but he backs up and runs into a passel of white shirts behind the line of scrimmage, setting up a 3rd down and long. It's a 3rd down and 10 for the Seahawks. Pressure coming, gets it away. Caught at the 48-yard line, trying to get that first down is Torrey Horton, who leads his way. Yeah. 4th and inches. Give it to Charbonnet. Can he get the first? He cannot. Trey Benson, 2nd-year guy out of Florida State. And he'll be the number 1 guy now in the absence of Connor for the rest of the season. Knocked down, trying to set up the screen. Blaine Mafe. 2nd and 10. Rush 4. Hangs in there. Fires over the middle. It's picked at the 32-yard line. Kobe Bryant brings it back to midfield, and the ball is loose. And as they unpile, Cardinals signal they have it. Nothing yet from the guys that matter, though.
I think his own guy knocked that ball out. I think Tyrese Knight, the linebacker, is trying to help him out. I think he ran into him, and the ball came out.
You need a bloodhound to figure out who has it.
Looks back, but he's got to be looking in front of him because his own guy's coming back. He actually gets pushed into him. The question becomes, was he down? I mean, his body is down. Was he touched to declare him down? A great look at it here.
All turnovers reviewed.
Is he touched?
You don't have to challenge. They can look at this and try to discern. And even
the ruling on the field was an interception followed by a fumble recovered by Arizona. The previous plays under review.
All right, so take a look at it. A fairly long look here, and we will take a break with 8:46 to go. To the outside, a lot of room, and a first down here for Trey Benson.
But nonetheless, they get the ball back and have a nice run there on 1st and 10.
From the 35-yard line, snap a little low. Murray hangs in. Murray dangerous, of course. Getting away here is Benson. Turns into a little gain.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 27. That's half the distance from the goal line. Automatic first down. Scoreless
at this point. We're going to flip it on the inside to Greg Dortch. Dortch is turned back to the inside. Benson going back and forth on a 2nd and 7. Murray in the pocket. That's caught at the 11-yard line. Got a short gain here. Trey McBride. Harrison in the slot to the left. Got a flag here.
False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Out of the pocket. Throws. Caught. Gets away. Does Dortch, but not far enough to pick up the first. So he stopped just inside. 6 out of 8 this season. Was the 57-yarder in the 1-point loss to San Francisco.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Well, and after all that, the kick is right down the middle. From the 4-yard line. Olani to bring it back. Coverage is good. He's tackled in the 23-yard line. From the 23-yard line. Off the fake. Pass is caught on the outside, and picking up a first down there is Elijah Arroyo.
Boy, did Sam Darnold resurrect his career last year in Minnesota.
There's Walker. Nice move. Bumps into his own man, and he's close to a first down. 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. Walker around the right side with a burst to the 35-yard line. Kenneth Walker behind an Abraham Lucas block to the outside, a gain of 21.
Yep, now you're on it. Right tackle, Abraham Lucas. That's the key block. He's able to get a good push, just kind of seal that edge. Push Collins, watch him use his leverage, push him with that right arm just enough to allow Kenneth Walker to make that read. He's inside.
Walker 2 rushing touchdowns last week against the Saints. Exploits that hole, picks up 8 yards to the 27-yard line. 2nd and short. We go to Kaylee.
Keep them from wanting to pull the trigger. Like Cub said, Darnold does a great job separating the good from the bad and moving on to the next play.
Yep. That time he avoids the sack and then throws it at the feet of Walker. 3rd and 2. Looks to his left. Fires to his left. Caught. And to the 16-yard line goes Cooper Kupp.
Sam Darnold getting that one out in a hurry to give Kupp a chance.
From the 16. Good protection. Man open. Caught. Touchdown. A.J. Barner, the tight end.
There's a guy that I think Seattle is very excited about. A.J. Barner here against Davis Gaither. That's a great look at it right here. 88 against 27. A little hesitation, and then down and up. And look at the placement of
Barner's 2nd TD of the season. So the Cards get a field goal. Seattle responds.
One of my few trips to Europe. You go over there all the time.
A few times, yeah.
Over there once.
Greg Dortch from the goal line. And he gets spilled up at the 26-yard line. The tackle is made there by Enrique Young. This time they line up 6 across. Ball given in the backfield to gain of 4 yards.
Richard Sherman's got to be really proud of this secondary and the style in which they play. They disguise, but they play with bad intentions.
Without doubt, but look out! And almost on cue there, through the middle. That time, Rosa is the guy who comes in through the middle, almost on block 3rd and 16.
Yeah, Nwosu is another guy. I mean, you think of Derek Hall, DeMarcus Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Mike Morris. You have Moife, and instead it's...
So Nick Rallis calls the Arizona defense. DiMercado in the game is the 3rd down back, stays in the block. Murray around the corner. Can only tightrope the sideline for a couple of yards. He's out of the 10 quickly. Here's the punt now from Blake Gillikin. It's a good one. Fielded at the 18-yard line. This is Horton, who ran one back 95 yards last week. Charbonnet to the outside, turns the corner. Short gain. 2nd and 7. Over the left side, this time goes Charbonnet.
Late flag.
And a flag comes in.
That was about a 22-yard throw by
defense number 70. It's a 5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Cardinals have a really good group as well. That was an emphasis coming into this year.
And the call was on P.J. Mustipher. Nowhere to go. He's inactive as well.
Yeah, you go back to Sean Murphy, Bunning, Garrett Williams, now Will Johnson, top 3 corners, and you know, they're doing a pretty good job of surviving without them. Playing a lot of zone, but right there at the end of the play. And now you lose Mac Wilson.
Cup in motion. Darnold looked that way, and Darnold gets swallowed up at the 30-yard line. That's on Baron Browning and Calais Campbell both coming in. Calais Campbell, 39 years old, 18th year in the league.
We all love to see him out there, 18 years, 39 years of age.
3rd and 19. Walker on his feet, picks up about 3, so Seattle's going to punt. No question. They gave Campbell a full sack on that play. He's got 3 already this year. Sky-high kick, fielded at the 13-yard line by Dortch. And Dortch,
talking to those young defensive linemen, they respond to him too.
Yeah, without doubt. Had the sack on that last series. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of room on the left side and an 8-yard pickup here for Trey Benson to set up 2nd down and 2.
I'll tell you, Trey Benson has a lot of ability.
Go no huddle here, go quick, and nobody's around the neighborhood.
Hopefully that gets on track soon in his 2nd year.
This fan base is getting more and more frustrated. 3rd and 2 to the outside. Falling down and making that grab to get the first down is Michael Wilson. That is college ball at Stanford.
But who else? Is it going to be Benson? Is it going to be Harrison? They need others to step up.
It's caught underneath. Can he get free for a few more yards? Witherspoon is able to finally corral Benson.
And now in the pros, he looks like a guy that's thinking a little bit too much. Doesn't have his confidence.
Meanwhile, Murray has a 2nd pass battered. Going 2023 at Ohio State, 3rd and 7. Murray off balance, throws, and there's the main man, McBride. 1st and 10 every play, no huddle, up tempo here at the Seattle 49 to the right side, and there he is again, McBride. 1st down. He tells the crowd, hey, come on, let's get into it here.
Yeah. Surprised Seattle of all we just said. The one guy that can hurt you is right here. I'm surprised they're giving him a free release. And that's going to be tough to be able to stop any tight end, let alone Trey McBride.
1st down to the 32-yard line. They go empty here. Play fake. Down the sideline, it's out of bounds. Underneath. Benson trying to get away, but his knee is down. They whistled him down right there. Tyrese Knight. 3rd and 11. Murray throws. Juggled and intercepted. Harrison couldn't hold on, and they got Ernest Jones with the pick and the run back into Arizona territory.
But what a job by Kyler Murray. What a throw here. He puts it right on Marvin Harrison, and yet another drop for Marvin Harrison.
So the turnover, Seattle has the ball at the 29-yard line off the play fake. Plenty of time in the pocket, deep downfield, and it's juggled and not caught. 2nd and 10. He's already had 2 receiving touchdowns this season and a 95-yard punt return. Darnold over the middle after he looked right, goes to his 3rd option, and Jake Bobo makes his first catch of the night at the 32-yard line.
Now, again, you saw what I saw. He's looking left, but watch his feet in rhythm. This is what we saw from Sam Darnold last year working with KO. Left, it's not there, and instead of being late, he's decisive because he has answers. There's the eyes to the left. Nope. Come back, look at his feet in rhythm, puts it up.
Finds the open guy halfway through the 2nd quarter. 1st down from the 32-yard line. Slipping a tackle, picking up 4. Kenneth Walker to the 28-yard line. Comes over here, first year as a Seahawk. Probably done for the night from the 28-yard line to the outside, and a nice first down saving tackle that time on Walker is made by Ketel Clark.
After the play was over, taunting, offense number 9. That's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be third down. That is number 9's first unsportsmanlike action towards disqualification.
Darnold sets up a screen, but a great tackle is made there. Do you realize how close you are to being all time for the front seven? Meanwhile, here's Dixon. Another punt, and Dixon's punt bounces at the 1 and skids into the end zone.
You know everything.
Well, I used to.
No, you do.
Little flare here. Dortch. By the way, before anybody writes in, it says the state capital is Phoenix. Yeah, I think I know that.
Metcalf, but
former Seahawk, and now with Pittsburgh, here's McBride.
Gives Murray a chance to look to defense, getting the right play on 3rd and short.
Going to give it to Michael. Carter's going to carry for the first time tonight.
Keep Carter short of the first down. Great play.
Gilligan's 3rd punt. Really good one to the 9-yard line. Here's Horton. Cannot spring free. And half the white shirts on the field make the tackle there. Carolina, San Francisco, and Minnesota. Now Seattle dancing in the pocket, buying time, keeps his eyes downfield. Deep throw is going to be hauled in. Downfield, all the way downfield. Elijah Arroyo.
Josh Sweat, who normally is going to rush the quarterback, obviously. Here on his own pressure, he's out in the flat. Now he's just kind of dropping. And Sam Darnold, he had room to run, but he sees this matchup. There's no way Sweat's going to find the football, so put it up to Arroyo and let him adjust back, and it's a huge gain and a great job of recognizing that opportunity.
Arroyo, 6'5", 2nd-round pick out of Miami. Look at that time for Darnold. Everybody's covered, though. Sam will take off. Darnold slides to a stop at the 32-yard line.
This is what he does, right? I mean, you get so caught up in what he did on the previous play because he's always usually going to make you pay with the arm. He sees, and he's got the athletic ability to get those yards. Great, good job of recognizing again.
Doesn't even need to take a breather. Just comes right to the line. Big hole over the right side. Around the corner goes Charbonnet.
New stadium in a couple years, maybe in 27.
Get a Vanderbilt game.
Yeah.
Oh, the 19-yard line. And Charbonnet picks up 1, 2nd down. Keep drop. End zone. Flag is thrown.
Pass interference. Defense number 3. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball goes to the 1-yard line. First down.
From the 1. Stumbles a little bit. And Charbonnet is stopped at the 1-yard line. Charbonnet's the tailback. Fake it to him. Darnold rolling, throwing. That's incomplete. Keep it on the ground. And does he get in? Yes, with that second effort. Zach Charbonnet.
16, that's the guy that really hit him. Watch 16, bang, right there. He doesn't wrap up, and that's what allows Charbonnet to be able to keep moving to his feet. He and Walker, such a good combination. It's good to see Charbonnet back healthy. And that time using the power to get over top of that corner for the touchdown.
Interesting, too. Walker didn't play on the extra point now for Jason Myers is good. And with 61 seconds remaining in the opening half.
Of the desert, as if they got caught up in a sandstorm.
Yeah.
The Seahawks will show theirs off to us when we're there week 16 against the Rams.
Yeah, it's all speckled. They look pretty cool. They'll return to the 27 here. Bad time for no Sweat. Oh, never mind. Murray over the middle, and it's almost picked.
Murray caught a break there.
2nd and 10. 4-man rush to the outside. A lot of examples in the last 4 games. 3rd and 10. Dortch. And Dortch picks up the first down.
Danny Jones, right? Danny Jones gets it done.
Indiana Jones, they're calling him. Murray, sack. Back at the 30-yard line, Leonard Williams.
They don't have to blitz. They're able to play zone. The windows are taken away, and then the pressure gets to you.
2nd and 17. They'll stop up at the 36-yard line. They have a timeout. 2-man rush. Now you got Michael Wilson. To what avail? And off we go, 3rd quarter. Tariq Young brings that out to the 33. Moments ago, Haley on the field with Mike McDonald. He's back in. The Charbonnet did all of the heavy lifting on the last touchdown drive. The fake, look out from behind. Ball is out, but the Hawks are right there to recover it. So Darnold got clipped from behind.
Out of the end zone, but here, this is what he's known for, obviously, the ability to use those hands, get around the left tackle cross, and then finish on the play, using that right club to knock the ball away. Cards had their chance. That's exactly what they needed, but a good heads-up play by Barner.
With the recovery, 2nd down and 11 now. Smith-Njigba will take the toss. So he hasn't caught a pass, but a nice run here, close to a 1st down. 3rd down 1. Charbonnet is the back. Rolling against the grain. Throws across his body, and that's a 1st down.
What he's doing, it opens up other options.
On 1st down, chased, and finally Walker out of bounds for 48 yards to this point. 2nd down and 8. To the outside. Got a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Barner
is a guy that's really helped him turn his career around.
First time I ever heard something like that, where a younger guy, after Charbonnet picks up the 1st down.
And now Clint Kubiak has him playing in rhythm with these play-action passes.
Yep, right there, play action. In trouble, down he goes at the 40-yard line. But the one thing about Darnold,
great examples of going through some really tough times and coming out on the other end better for it.
Kenneth Walker. Yeah, we were going through all the storylines we wanted to talk about tonight. Seahawks up 14-3, play clock at 3. In the pocket, protected well, caught, and scrambling to the 25-yard line goes Charbonnet. And Myers' kick is good. Arizona State plays TCU tomorrow.
Oh, you're all over.
There you go. Here comes Dortch to the 35-yard line. He comes in here. They expect him to be the next Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, 4th pick overall. You better be.
Right. Benson. Meanwhile, congratulations to Larry. He was named a guy that will be considered. Of course, he's out 5 years. 2nd down and 8. Deep downfield.
He grabbed onto his arm.
Right, Michael Wilson trying to find it as he was going downfield.
Pass interference. Defense number 27. Ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
He knew he's the best player on the field. And right now he's still searching to find that in the NFL. I mean, little things like the way he comes off the ball at the line of scrimmage. Play physical with that size.
2nd and 8. Murray. Flag is thrown here.
They got a hold there on the left tackle, Paris Johnson.
Holding. Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Back at their own 44-yard line. Murray drops it underneath. Benson. Tackled by the ankle. Their next game against Tampa Bay. Undefeated at the moment. 3rd and 14. Murray getting chased, and Murray just has to fling that one halfway to Mesa. So first 3 have averaged 54 yards. Fair catch call for here at the 13-yard line by Torrey Horton. Well, they made Smith an offer. He didn't like it. So off he went to the Nevada desert. So far, so good. 2nd and 11. To the outside. Reaching up is Cooper Kupp and nowhere to go. Baker Mayfield. Baker is 32 years older. Darnold fires, and that's incomplete. Intended there for Kupp. So Arizona defense makes its best stand of the night, for sure. Here's Dixon's third punt. Angles it to the far sideline and bounces out of bounds.
It's connected as any defense in the NFL.
An offense that's gained only 115 yards to this point. And McBride makes that catch. On 2nd and 6. Slings it to the outside. That's a first down. Trey Benson coming out of the backfield.
You got 5 guys underneath just waiting to make tackles.
To the sideline, and that's going to be Harrison.
There you go.
Who holds it in, right? Kind of a mock cheer coming out from the crowd. Reek Wallen on the coverage.
And how about the ball by Murray? It's a back shoulder fade. He's adjusting back to the ball. Wallen never really sees that. He's in pretty good.
To the 32. Flea flicker, look out. That didn't fool anybody. 2 Hawks came in, including Josh Jobe, to take him down. Trickery of the seat will get you nowhere sometimes.
Yeah, could not have come at a worse time. They brought the all-out blitz on the edge. Witherspoon here, Jobe here on the
7-yard loss, 2nd down, 17. And again, just a 4-man rush, but a big rush. Murray signals downfield and just has to take it himself, just about back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and long.
Well, one of the things with Murray, especially against a front that can get in and penetrate this quickly, is when he gets out, he needs help. And let's see how the receivers do here. It's right now. You got to respond. Let's see if anybody works with him. Not really until Marvin Harrison turned and went upfield, but they had 2 defenders on him. Receivers got to do a better job of trying to work to find some space.
Got to get to the 22-yard line, and it just goes on and on. This time it's Dortch in the loss to San Francisco last week. This time from 57. The kick is good. So Ryland, after that 57-yarder, sends this one to the 1. Solani. Some room. Out to the 33-yard line he goes.
In this game, down 11.
Walker. Well, that's pretty much Gannon got the job because he was Nick Sirianni's defensive coordinator.
Then he takes the job next day, right?
Yeah. It's already preordained. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete, intended for Smith-Njigba. Darnold to the outside, and the minute you say it's a quiet night, he gets a little noisy. 1st down. Walker runs into a wall for a loss. And that's going to take us to the end of 15. To the outside. Cooper Kupp. Darnold, protection breaking down, but he steps away. Flag is thrown on the near side of the field, well away from the play. He's out of bounds.
That's going to be defensive holding.
While the quarterback had the ball, holding, defense number 34. 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Protected well, dropped. Had it there. Kenneth Walker could not hold on. Darnold fires, caught. He had the 1st down, then he doesn't, then he does again. Smith-Njigba. Walker packs his way for a pickup of 4. Walker again. Walker busts loose. Walker inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Seattle Seahawks.
What I love here is they mix a lot of different personnel groupings. This is just old school ISO here. Follow the fullback through that hole and then use your vision. Where's the grass? Backside. And he does not blink. I mean, it is a quick reaction with the vision that
Charbonnet back in. Charbonnet to the outside. Charbonnet to the end zone. Touchdown. And a flag is down.
It was right in front of the ball carrier.
Offense number 11. 10-yard penalty.
Be
Still
careful.
first down.
Really becomes the leader now, along with Cooper Kupp on the outside.
For sure. Walker. To the 8-yard line goes Kenneth Walker. Go three tights here.
Two tight ends moved at the same time.
Yeah.
Ball start. Offense number 81. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Well, with a 15-minute overtime. Walker spinning. Nothing. Taken all the way back that time. So it'll be third down and goal as they keep moving back and back and back. Zaven Collins was there to stop him.
Yeah, he wanted to spin and spin.
Ball just inside the 16-yard line. Third and goal. To the outside. And that's defended very well. Cooper Kupp goes nowhere. Dixon puts it down. Myers puts it up. And Seattle takes a 20-6 lead. Nine-yard line, Bam Knight to the 27.
Those guys raise the offense. They raise everybody, the coaches, the belief, right? That's the one thing that you'd love to see more of.
Yeah. Well, that's the 18th. He was a year later. He comes in the the next draft. But don't forget, as he finally takes off here, it shows his speed down the sideline. He goes, and he's finally out of bounds after a long gain here on a second down and 7. Off he goes for 29 yards.
And it's tough to do when you have a defense that's playing a lot of zone and keeping their eyes on you. See the edge that runs away from Tyrese Knight. First time we've seen him out moving.
Again, will he run this time? Yep. He might as well have been in that 18 class because in 18 they picked Josh Rosen. Benson. Nope. 3rd and 8. Fired, and that's caught. And of course, it's McBride.
To two middle linebackers, and good quick decision by Murray.
Yeah, 7th catch for him. Nice run here. Forward progress will take him probably just inside the 25.
4 touchdowns down in this area against this Seahawks defense. See if they can do it.
2nd and 4. Action there and a flag. You got Woolen interfering with Xavier Weaver.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. First down.
Tyler swallowed up. Takes the sack.
Going to drop back. Watch him right out here. He kind of gets into that gray area. Is he going to sit up? Then at the last second he drops, so he decides.
Harrison slot left. Murray to the end zone. Reaching up. Harrison has it. Touchdown.
For Marvin Harrison, as he took a knee after winning this battle against the best Seattle has. That's Devin Witherspoon, who can cover the best of them. Great ball by Aaron Murray. Great ball by Kyler Murray, and a heck of a job here by Marvin Harrison, finally high-pointing a ball to come down with that football.
One possession game. Ryland's extra point is good.
Where it needs to be.
And puts his team right back into the game. Fielded at the goal line here. Kalani out to the 22. That seemed like a lot more than a 14-point lead, which is now in peril as that pass is incomplete and nearly picked.
Top 3 corners out, and this defense showing a lot of depth and a lot of fight tonight without him.
2nd down. Walker fights his way. Gain of, let's say, 5. Darnold. Deep downfield and reaching back is Smith-Njigba. 3rd and 6. 36 yards.
What's better, the throw or the stutter and go? What a route by Jaxon Smith-Njigba, able to run away from Max Melton. But heck of a job, right over the outside shoulder, right foot, left foot, out of bounds, and a first down where the Cardinals have some momentum. Crowds in the game, 3rd and 6. And Sam Darnold, look at the eyes, focusing on that safety, saw him bite down, knew that he had a one-on-one to the outside to his best receiver.
Walker is the back, on the ground, bouncing. Take it down to the 38-yard line. Takes this baby all the way down to 3. Keeps it on the ground. Stop, 37-yard line. Now you got a 3rd down here. Keep it on the ground. Charbonnet tackled by the ankle there. Under 3.5 to go. And the kick is no good. Plenty of time, 3:16. Have 2 timeouts. Swings it out to the outside here. That is the 3rd down back to Mercado. 2nd and 4. To the sideline, reaching up. Does he hold it in bounds? No. 2 plays to try to get the first, if necessary. Murray throws, drop. Wilson sets up on a wing to the left. Looks that way. Throws, one-hands it. First down.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this catch? What a job, Michael Wilson.
First down, stayed in bounds. Here is Mercado, and he'll get taken down.
Heck of a block by Isaiah Adams.
Extra pressure. Murray trying to escape. He cannot. Gets spun down there by Drake Thomas.
Remember, Harrison made the big catch. He's down at the bottom against Job, one-on-one.
McBride comes out of the slot. Nice little catch there by Dortch. The cut to the inside and the slant takes it to the 30. 1.5 to go. Pressure again. Extra man comes. Catch is made. To the 25 goes Harrison. Murray off his back foot. Incomplete. 3rd down and 5. Murray going that way. Making the grab.
Harrison to play 1,000 miles an hour. They want him to play physical with his size, attack the ball. Here he is against one of the best. Witherspoon doesn't really locate the football. Is expecting him to continue downfield. The ball brings him back on a back shoulder fade. Does use the body, but he secures that. We thought they might.
To the play clock. Inside 10. Hand it off inside. To the line of scrimmage. Mercado. 2nd down and goal. 4-man rush. Catch is made. Can he get to the end zone? Yes. Amari Mercado.
But you think about Marvin Harrison. You think about 85 to the right there. McBride instead out of the backfield. Mercado that's what he's known for. He can pick up the blitz. He can sneak out. Defense really loses him. And then it's a foot race there against Witherspoon, and he gets to the corner for the touchdown. Have to make plays to get his guys to believe that we can win these kind of games, and he's done that.
Ryland for the extra point. And with 28 seconds, 20-20. Turn a sure defeat into a possible victory. We'll see. Meanwhile, that kick was short.
Short free
to
kick
the 40.
By the kicking team.
That's huge.
Ball's placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
40.
Cup in motion. Smith-Njigba to the left. Darnold dancing, throwing, nobody home. Darnold to the sideline, caught and getting out of bounds Smith-Njigba, but they say no. The clock continues to run.
It'll be a 30-second timeout.
It's a battle of former Ohio State wide receivers trying to make big plays to win the game. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, much like his former teammate, back shoulder fade. Good ball again, good timing by Sam Darnold. Look where he puts this, and another DB that struggles to find the football.
They're going to review this play to see if he was inbounds or out of bounds. If they rule him out of bounds, they're going to put a few more seconds back on the clock. On the ground, spinning, some tough yardage. Wow, it takes you to the 34-yard line. From 52, the kick wobbles, but makes it through. And the Seahawks win it at the gun.
What a job with the pressure on, with the snap, the hold, and the kick. Like you said, it leaked a little bit, but stays inside. And let's not forget the kickoff landing zone infraction that put the ball at the 40-yard line.